This tutorial will show you how to complete the LinguaSkill speaking test. When you are ready, click Start in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen to begin. Instructions for each question are in a box at the top of the screen. Each question plays automatically. You do not need to click to continue. During the test, you will need to listen and you will need to speak in each part. Sometimes you will need to think. You can use this time to read the instructions and prepare what you're going to say. In Part 1, you will be asked 8 questions. You should listen to each question, like, "What's your name?" and say your answer after the tone. Where possible, for example in questions 5 to 8, speak for all the time you have so that you can show how well you speak. In Part 2, you will see 8 sentences on the screen. You will have 10 seconds to read each sentence aloud after the tone. You should begin speaking as soon as the sentence appears. You do not need to read each sentence more than once. Speak as clearly as you can. In Part 3, you will have 1 minute to talk about a topic. First, you have 40 seconds to read the task and prepare what you're going to say. You can take notes to help you prepare what you're going to say. You will then have 1 minute to speak. Be careful to keep your speech on topic. In Part 4, you will have 1 minute to talk about some visual information. First, you have 1 minute to look at the information and prepare what you're going to say. You will then have 1 minute to speak. The visual information will stay on the screen. Please speak for all the time you have. You do not have to talk about everything in the visual, just talk about what you think is necessary in order to leave a helpful message for your friend. In Part 5, you will hear 5 questions about a topic. First, you have 40 seconds to read the task. After you hear each question,
which technology do you think is most useful to people in their daily life?
You will have 20 seconds to give your answer. You should answer each question immediately after hearing it. There is no break between the questions, so use your thinking time at the beginning of the task carefully. Please speak for all the time you have. The test is then complete. Close the browser to exit. This is the end of the LinguaSkill speaking tutorial. If you have any questions, please ask the invigilator.